What up out there, YouTube heads, travel wolves in the building? Be back another day. It's Monday, another beautiful day. I got a lot of YouTube videos to make, so I'm gonna try to get this one 2 hours, 3 hours. I got a bunch of videos to make today. But we back today with our fundraiser. As you guys know, I'm fundraising for my trip to China. Yes, I am. I'm fundraising for my trip to China. I gotta watch how I say that because it's a bit going on. You know what's funny to me is people try to discuss another man's dictation, but yet and still they listen to hip hop music, right? But yet and still they want to try to critique another man's dictation. But see, I like to critique another man's logic, another man's rationality. And I can tell you, some of you guys are stutterers where it comes to intellectual logic and intellectual rationality. Y'all are fucking stutterers. Your mind is like this, like the Dutter Man, okay? So stop with the dictation and all that, because mentally and intellectually, that's how you think. That's how you niggas think. And that's a fact. That is a fact. So we about to get started today. We're going to talk about something. What I'm going to do every day is every day I'm going to throw in a little bit of pop culture stuff. And I'm going to watch a TikTok video. Okay? And watch a TikTok video or 2 or 3. I got a couple for you. I got a couple of TikTok videos for you today. We're going to go over a couple of them. We also going to talk about LeBron James and my man Stephen Smith. That's his name, Stephen Smith. Hold on. Let me make sure I get his name right. I think that's his name, right? Stephen Smith. LeBron James got into it with a very popular sports announcer. I know his first name is Steven. I don't really watch sports, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover sports for you guys. I'm going to cover the gritty stuff in sports. I'm going to cover the gritty stuff in sports for you guys. I'm not really that big of a sports guy. Yeah, Stephen Smith, that's his name. That's the brother. And him and LeBron James is beefing because LeBron James is a nepotist. Understand, LeBron James is a flaming nepotist. We're going to talk about what nepotism is and why it's a bad thing, and what LeBron James should have really did for his son instead of put him into slavery. So we're going to talk about all that. I'm gonna give you a spoiler. If I was Stephen Smith, I would have swung on LeBron. Wait till you see what LeBron said to him. We got that clip too. We're gonna show you the clip, but LeBron admits to saying what he said to him. Okay? And if I was Stephen Smith and LeBron said that shit to me, I'd be like, boy, after the game, let's meet outside. After the game, let's meet wherever you want to meet at. I'll come in your house and whip your ass and whip your son's ass. Okay? So let's not get it twisted. If I was Stephen Smith, I would not let the money and the fame get to my motherfucking head, because see, what you got to understand is that a fact is a fact. Okay? A fact is a fact, right? Are you a nepotist? Did you admit to it? And we're going to show that clip. We're going to show that clip where he admitted to it before it disappears from the internet. And so let's get this show started. Here. Let's get the donate to the fundraiser. You can donate to the fund. Let me put this up here, this Cash App. Donate to the fundraiser. Cash App. Leave feedback. Let me just put that up there. Okay, so we got that together. All right, so we got that. Donate to the fundraiser, leave feedback. Let me pin that at the top. Okay. So you can donate to the fundraiser. The Cash App is leave feedback. We're raising $4,500 to go to Guangzhou and Macau, China. That's the trip I want to take. That is the trip I want to take for you guys. I want to show you guys another world. If you allow me to show you another world, I want to show you guys another world. Because what they're showing you right now is listen, keep the donations coming. Keep the donations coming to your favorite travel YouTuber. Please keep the donations coming. We on to something, but we gotta get more diversity. Now, okay, look. First, we got these niggas to donate. That was plan number one. We doing good. We got the subs and the likes and the followers to donate. So we doing good. That was plan number one. Okay? I did that shit for 31 days. I did that shit face path. People had all kinds of shit to say. And oh, he's sitting in the room, oh, this or that. Listen, first off, the house and the neighborhood that I am in Hawaii is better than where these niggas live. Ask these niggas to show you their block. Ask these niggas to show you the corner where they live. Ask these niggas to show you their neighborhood, okay? The neighborhood and home that I'm in, it's worth more than those niggas, and the neighborhood is worth more than and safer and all. I could walk out here any time of the day and be safe. As an African American man in America and be safe. There's a fucking 20-foot gate at the front entrance. It's the only way in. It's the only way out. It's a little box, a little doohickey box and all that stuff. Okay? I had to let the Amazon people in here yesterday. Even Amazon and the garbage man can't get up in here. All right? So understand the two may seem similar, but they're not. My room, my nephew's room, as you like to say, is worth more than both J Rillo and NYC The Future and any other nigga room put together. If you took those 5 niggas and put their room together. But anyway, people laughed at me. People thought it was funny. And now niggas is getting 10 grand a month in their room. I'm telling you, man, they getting 10 grand a month. Shout out all the niggas getting that bread. I love to see people do good, man. I'm so happy for these niggas getting that bread, bro. Get that bread. Get that bread from these fucking freeloading ass subs. Get that bread. Because you subs, you some motherfucking freeloaders. And you're not going to freeload over here either. So that's the Cash App, okay? That's the Cash App. I'm working on a special project. Working on a special project for you guys. I'm working on a special project for you guys. Ah, shit. What did I do? I'm working on a special project for you guys also. Hopefully, I can have it finished by the time I'm done talking to you. Because I'm talking to you, I'm doing some web stuff, and I'm doing this, and we're going to do a couple of things. So right now, we're going to have some fun. We're going to watch these TikTok videos. I'm going to comment. I'm going to answer your questions. Get up in the comments, like, subscribe. And then I'm going to work on some coding. I'm going to be a little bit quiet because I kind of got to focus while I code. But the good news is I got a big surprise for you guys at the end of this live. And so let me go work on it while I'm talking to you guys. Let me pull up my coding systems and things like that. I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of coding if you want to learn. I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of coding if you want to learn. You're going to get a little coding lesson for free. You're at least going to get how I did it. I'm going to give you guys a how I did it type of thing, okay? That's what I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to give you guys a how I did it. So let's go ahead. Let me set up this. Well, let me play these videos for you guys, because while these videos are playing, I could be doing some coding in the background. So let me play the first video for you guys. I've been holding on to this one for a minute. This is always going to be my intro. Damn, 10 minutes go by quick. I said all that in 10 minutes. A bunch of nothing, but 10 minutes go by quick. What's up, Oz? What's up, Oz? Oz, it don't matter what LeBron James would do. All that matters is you stand up for yourself. Death, listen, Oz. Death is imminent. We're all going to die. But are we all going to die beautifully? Are we all going to die the right way? Or are we going to live ugly? And are we going to live the wrong way? That's all that matters. You make sure that nigga hurt for it, though. That's all you got to do. He going to lose a toe, a tooth, an eye. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
I'm nothing like what I look like. Don't believe nothing of what it looks like. I'm really not the one. You know, I'm the type of guy I get you back 20 years later, you know, so. Vindictive. Yeah. This is not the guy to do it unless you really are thinking about, you know, watching over your neck for the next 20 years. I'll show up on your Christmas, you know.
All right. So that's my new intro. I like Mace coined me to a T. Nothing is what it looks with me, man. Tomorrow, 20 years from now, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Show up on Christmas with presents and all. And be ready to gift wrap your fucking ass. Because you're the best gift of all. So let me go get these videos started. Let's go and get this first video started. So, as you guys know, I watch a lot of Jordan Peterson. All right. I don't know if you guys know who Jordan Peterson is, but I watch a lot of his content. I live by this man. He's a Canadian. He's a Canadian. All right. And I like what he says. He's very astute in what's going on in the global society. See, we just focus on America. And we think about dating in America as just a dating thing in America. But in reality, this is a global thing. It's not just American men out there buying pussy. It's men from all over the world buying pussy, right? So we're kind of partly being manipulated. And we're also all facing the same problems. But mostly we're kind of all being manipulated. Because it's like an industry. Sex work is an industry, just like anything else, right? Sex work is an industry. Buying sex is just like anything else, it's an industry, you know? So we hold on a minute. Let me just check something here. Okay. I had to upload my back end. I had to upload a back end, no Diddy, for what I'm working on. For you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm doing some coding, just so you know. I'm coding a project right now. Just so you know, I'm coding a project. Basically what I'm doing is I'm building a tracker. It's not a leaderboard yet, it's a tracker. What I'm building is a web page to track the donations so you guys can see how the donations are going. Okay, you guys can see how the donations are going and everything like that. So that's what I'm building right now. Building a tracker so you guys can see how the donations are going. I kept it pretty simple. I'll add stuff to it, like setting a goal and all that stuff. I'll add that stuff to it later. Right now, I just wanted to and just be able to show how much I'm getting. Because see, that's also been a big thing is how much you're getting. You know, that's really been a big thing, how much you're getting from people, right? Nobody really knows. They tell you, but are these niggas skimming off the top? Are they skimming off the top? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we did say that in the beginning. It did say that. Are these niggas skimming off the top? You know? So anyway, all right. So let me go into the next video. We're going to talk about, I'm going to show you this video by Jordan Peterson that's going to basically expound everything I'm talking about, or everything I've been talking about, if you've been paying attention. Listen, I got 2 people in here. Get the likes up. If you're hater watchers, hit the road, Jack. Get on out of here. Ain't no time for you hater today. Ain't got time for you hater watchers today. Hit the road. Listen, I don't got time to talk about anyone else today. So I won't be saying nothing about anyone else. You don't gotta go and instigate. Listen, nothing's gonna happen to me. Everything's gonna happen to them. Those guys are hot air. They're a bluff. So if you're a hater watcher and you're just looking for me to talk about someone, and you're gonna go run and tell them, and they're gonna talk about what they're gonna do to me, which ain't never gonna happen. You're wasting your time today. I'm just telling you. The only people that should be on this live today are people who are curious about what I'm doing, want to donate to my trip, or want to learn something really cool at the end of this live and see me do some coding, little small project I'm doing while I'm talking to you guys. That's the only people that should be on this live today. Anybody else who's hater watching, you know, as Future say, we don't trust niggas. Anybody else like that, you're gonna waste your time. You're gonna waste 3 hours of your life today. I'm just giving you a fair warning. Most of what's going on is you guys are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time sending messages through somebody else. You're wasting your time. That's not true. You're wasting your time having somebody else contact me to send messages through them, and I didn't know niggas were the messenger. I didn't know niggas put I didn't know niggas could put a stick up a nigga's ass and turn them into a messenger. I didn't know that was possible, but you're wasting your time. The only thing you can do is die. That's it. Otherwise, anything else you're doing is wasting your time. I'm just telling you. So if you're here for that shit today, don't waste your time. Get out of here. Go kick rocks. Go watch somebody tell you how to win over prostitutes for the 1900th time, as if they got the answer. You go watch that. I'm going to listen to this guy tell me what it really is.
Short-term, one-night stand, sequential relationship types. Okay, who are they? Psychopathic, narcissistic, Machiavellian, and sadistic. All one-night stand people? The definition of a psychopath is someone who uses someone for short-term gratification. Okay, so it's definitional, right? So, and then you might say, well, I'm not like that. I just like sex. It's like, yeah, but if you practice that for 5 years, you're not going to become what you practice.
Okay, so for those of you that didn't catch on, what Jordan Peterson just identified is he identified the characteristics of individuals who enjoy one-night stands. Let me play it again for you.
Short-term, one-night stand, sequential relationship types. Okay, who are they? Psychopathic, narcissistic, Machiavellian, and sadistic. All one-night stand people? The definition of a psychopath is someone who uses someone for short-term gratification.
Okay, so this is Jordan Peterson, one of the leading clinical psychologists in the world. And he's calling passport bros psychopaths. Now, why are passport bros psychopaths? Well, they use people. And they use people for short-term gratification. the people they're using are women. A continuous string of one night stands. They got a different girl Tuesday than the one they had Monday, then the one they had Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday, then Saturday, right? And I know you guys are like, but wait a minute, didn't you say you're supposed to have a lot of women? Yeah, you're right. I did say that. You're supposed to have a lot of women. And this is how it should look. You got one girl for Monday, and that girl for Monday joins you with Tuesday's girl. And then by the time you get to Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday girl join you for Wednesday's girl. By the time you get to Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those girls join you with Thursday's girl. And then by the time you get to Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, girls join you with Friday's girls. And they all know each other. And you're all going out together as a group and having a good time. See, you want to build an entourage. You don't want to be out here building a lone wolf and, oh, I fucked her and I fucked her and I fucked her. And then you're the one standing there by yourself because they're out with a new guy. And that guy is probably gathering them up. So you want to have an entourage. You want to be the guy who shows up with 6 or 7 baddies. That's a whole week worth of women and their friends. You want to show up party of 16, right? Because it's 7 women plus their friends is 15. It's 14. You make 15 and your mans make 16. That's a hell of a ratio. One guy, 7 girls. Your man's got 7 girls. It's a hell of a ratio. So that's what I ultimately meant when I say that. Because again, the trick is that feminism follows us. I'm going to go get a girlfriend. I'm going to go get a girlfriend. Well, were you practicing monogamy in America? That's the question I would ask. Was your attitude in America, I'm going to go in America and get one girlfriend? Was you practicing monogamy in America? Then why the fuck would you practice it in another country? Why the fuck would you practice it in another country? Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Peterson.
Okay, so it's definitional, right? So, and then you might say, well, I'm not like that. I just like sex. It's like, yeah, but if you practice that for 5 years, well, you're not going to become what you practice.
So remember when I told you about these YouTubers, psychopaths, walking, talking, and let me tell you something. Psychopaths, you can always tell a psychopath because they are quiet. Psychopaths don't like to speak. They really build off of their natural charisma, their sonic charisma. I actually was going to show you guys the movie that saved my life in Brazil. I'm going to show you the movie. Go watch it. It's gruesome as fuck. But it's about this guy who was bushwhacking people in Southeast Asia, and he got away with it. He killed like 22 travelers in Southeast Asia, and he got away with it. It's a true story. And he was a psychopath. He wasn't much of a talker, and he was very silent, and he relied on his natural charisma. So you got to understand the reason why these guys are more dangerous, like Ted Bundy type, is because they're walking, talking psychopaths. See, if a psychopath is talking, that's a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous person. So a lot of these black YouTube guys, they're walking, talking psychopaths. Consistent one-night stands. They can't keep a relationship. They come up with all kinds of excuses. The money, oh, she fucked my mans, all this and that. They come up with all kinds of excuses because it sounds good to them, but the reality of it is that they are just only interested in using people, using women for short-term gratification. That's the reality of it, you know? It's not hard to figure out at all. It's not hard to figure out at all. Now let me show you the secret about life. Let me show you the secret about life, because I keep telling you guys African American men, we are separate from African American women socially, right? This is our groups. African American men are one group, African American women are another group. And then you got the blacks, and that's a whole another group. But they have a commonality in that they have their nationalities and they're all immigrants to America, right? And then everybody else is a whole group. All the Asians, all the whites, all the Latinos and Hispanics, those are all whole groups with their women. We the only two groups that are separated is African American men, African American women, right? So what you gotta see is that in other countries, remember I told you this, in other countries, they instill the group dynamic in the children. Very young. It's almost instinctive, which makes me believe that epigenetics is a real thing because these kids, basically what epigenetics is like whenever an animal is born, like a fly, a fish, a horse, they come out of the womb and they know what to do. They come out and they can walk already and they know what to do. They know how to eat and gallop, and a tiger or a cub, they know how to hunt, they know how to do all of that. They maturate very quickly, meaning they grow up very quickly, right? And you ever had a dog or a puppy? It comes out knowing what to do, right? A kitten, it comes out knowing what to do. That's epigenetics. And there's hypothesized that it transfers into human DNA. Hasn't really been proven yet because babies don't come out talking, or do they? But it's hypothesized that we also have epigenetics in our DNA. But this video that I'm about to show you, and I've showed this stuff before, but this video shows these young Asian kids, right? So here's what they do. They got the Asian kids in a line, male and female. The male's on one side, the female's on the other side. And they tell the Asian female, go on and choose. Go on and choose. And you'll see in the video how it goes down. So either A, someone is instructing them to do this, which is kind of complicated to do at that young age, to take away the distinction of differences from a person. But at the same time, they doing it instinctively, right? They're making a choice like, I like him. Or I like him. If he don't like me, I like him. Or if he don't like me and he don't like me, well, I like him. You're going to see all this play out. So we're going to play that video for you guys too. Come on, guys, get the cash apps up. Get the cash apps up. I meant to drop the payment link for let me set up the payment link for my new, let me set up the other payment link also for my donation. Let me set up the payment link also for my donation. So this is the China trip fundraiser. China trip fundraiser. Let me share this video right here, and then let me put this. If you want to donate with Stripe, you can do that here. And this is the that's the Stripe link. Now, if you donate with Stripe, you'll be able to see the progress of the donations on the web page that I'm creating. I actually thought, hey, I can make a lot of money off this web page by selling the code, selling the web page to YouTubers who raise money. You're going to see it in a minute. It's going to track all your spending. So I'm setting it up right now while I'm talking to you guys. Let me play this video so you guys can see. This is a pretty long video. So I want you guys to watch these kids. These are Asian kids. I would love to see how this plays out with black kids. I would love to see someone take black boys and black girls and do the same scenario and see how it plays out where the black girls choose. But this is the point that I'm making to you guys. And you can see the caption, right? It says, show the universe that you know exactly what you want. Don't settle for less. Be patient. and the universe will deliver, right? These are children. They don't know what they want. This is the first person in your life. How do you know what you want at this age? But this is what I'm telling you guys, is that you got to understand, when you go to Brazil, when you go to Colombia, when you go to DR, when you go to Thailand, right? These women, they've already been with the guy that they're in love with since they were children. That does not change. They don't have the values. They don't have the same, I wouldn't say values. I would say they don't suffer the same psychosis that American women do, that African American women do, where the whole nature of socialization is dejection and repression. Dejection and repression. Dejecting a person and then repressing it. And then you put more dejection on top of that repression. And so what you go around in life is, you go around in life just a series of repression. That relationship ain't work out. Repress those feelings, repress those emotions. Go get another relationship. That don't work out. You're repressing those feelings. You're repressing those emotions. You guys are doing it right now. You guys have never expressed the dejection and those emotions from it. The anger, the rage, the sorrow, the grief, you just repressed it. You just repressed it. There's a logical way you could deal with it, like a Vulcan. There's a logical way you could deal with it. Like I say, man, she's just stupid. She's a stupid fuck, But I'm gonna yell in her face, "You stupid fuck," But most guys are just repressing it, repressing it, repressing it, repressing it. And so you become pent up. You become pent up. Kind of like if you ain't fucking a while, you become pent up like that. And then you snap. And I'm going to show those TikToks about what happens when a brother snaps. Okay? So let me go and play this for you guys. I think we got the hater watchers out here because they was waiting for me to talk about these clowns all day. And it's like, no, nobody want to talk about these clown ass niggas all day. All right, watch this. This is a good video. Watch this. So watch how this goes down. Okay? They choosing. Right? They choosing. He like, nah, not you. See, some of them are like, nah, not you. She got to go find somebody else. She got to go find somebody else. And she found somebody else. He was like, no, I wanted the other one. He got to go find somebody else. Yeah, I see the hater watchers is getting up out of here. That's good. Let's get the hater watchers up out of here. Because I don't know why y'all come around thinking I'm going to talk about these clowns all day. Don't nobody want to talk about them suckers all day, man. Them niggas is suckers. Don't nobody want to talk about them suckers all day. I got better things to do with my time. Listen, I can't do too much about it. They're gonna be suckers all their life. Those suckers are gonna stay suckers. What can I do about it? Why would I want to do anything about it? I want them to be suckers. It's a perfect way for me to succeed. If they're suckers and they don't know that they're suckers, it's a perfect way for me to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you niggas to figure anything out. Stay a sucker. Stay a sucker, man. Stay in a sucker's place, like your father. Your father was a sucker, and you're gonna be a sucker. That's it. Look at that guy. He like, yo, what's going on? Ain't nobody picking the front though. Ain't nobody picking the front. You see that? You see that? You see that? So she said, if he don't like me, I like him, right? The one in the front, he holding out. He holding out, right? He hoping that he get who he wants, right? Yeah. Don't nobody want her. Don't nobody. He like, nah, I'm waiting. Nah, nobody wants her. She found somebody though. Don't nobody want her. Hey, he got who he wanted. See how that works? You see how that works? He got who he wanted. See how that works? and then of course, she just get who's ever left, right? She just like, well, ain't nobody here. She just gets whoever's left. She just gets whoever's left. The last two people, they just get who's ever left. And that's why I tell you guys, this is like musical chairs, man. Don't get stuck holding without a chair. Don't get stuck without a chair. Cats be in the club all night and be leaving by themselves. Everybody be... And that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys, man. Don't nobody... These women in these countries don't even know you niggas exist. They've had a whole life. They had a whole life. They don't even know you niggas exist. And they think you niggas are cool because they watch a lot of TV. I feel bad sometimes. Like, they don't even know you niggas ain't really cool. They don't know these niggas ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad sometimes. I really feel bad. But what can I do? I can't do anything about it. I'm not in control of pop culture. You know, that's a pop culture thing. You know? Pop culture is like 70% illusion and 30% based off of real people. So yeah, it's 30% based off of them niggas out there, but the 70% of it's an illusion. The money, the fame, the celebrity. We had Young Thug in court. We had ASAP Rocky in court. Why are these guys in court? They both beat their cases, duh. So why are they in court to begin with? That's the illusion part. The illusion of celebrity being a powerful thing. That's the illusion part. The point is that the state will put your little nigga ass in jail for nothing. All of this stuff was for nothing. It's nigga shit. It ain't got nothing to do with no white people. They ain't defrauding nobody. They ain't scamming nobody. They ain't harming. It's nigga shit. It's shit in our world. Ain't got nothing to do with these white people. But for some reason, their laws only apply to us when they want to bring you down. The laws don't really apply to us, but they do when you have celebrity and they want to bring you down. Okay? Remember that. That's why there's an illusion to it all. They will put cases on anybody. All right, let's get the fundraiser up, man. Where we at with this fundraiser? Come on, man. This shit should have been done already. Where are we at with this fundraiser? You guys are donating for me to go to China or what? Where are we at with this fundraiser? Don't let me end up going to China without this fundraiser, because then you're going to look really bad. The space is going to look really bad. People are going to say, well, why they don't want to donate to the Travel Wolf? The Travel Wolf is intelligent. He's got class. He's got the best trips. Why they don't fuck with the Travel Wolf? Why are these African-American men against another African-American man? That's how it's going to look. Because we know y'all don't donate because of, camaraderie, right? You're not donating because it's the African-American man. So what are you really donating for? Is it true that you are donating because of the crash out? because of the crash out aspect of it, that would be so foul. Are you not donating to me because you know I won't crash out? Is that the truth? Am I going to have too good a time? Am I going to have too good a time? Is that the truth? Or are a lot of people caught up in their emotions? Are a lot of people caught up in their emotions and they're just like, I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy because that guy tells the truth. And he comes with the receipts and he comes with the facts. I don't like that guy. All right, this is okay. This ain't really that good, but it's okay. Let me see if we can get it. Let me see if we can get it working. All right, so I gotta kind of put some things together. You guys already seen like what I designed. I'm gonna show you guys something else. So I'm gonna show you guys something else that you probably never seen before. So what I'm gonna show you guys right here is the back end. Okay, so what you have right here is you have the back end, and the back end is what you need to do most software as a service. I'm not going to show you too much because I don't know if there's some things in here I probably shouldn't show you, but this is the back end. Chuck, let me just check and make sure there's nothing in here to show you that compromises the software. But this ain't really a big deal. This software is not really a big deal because all this is a tracker. Okay, there's nothing really here. So what I did was I put together the back end. So this is the back end. So I put the back end together with help from AI. I put together the back end. I'm using render. And so we got the back end together. It's live. So you see right here, it says your service is live. Okay. My service is live. So it's running. So now I got to connect this. I got to connect this to the front end. All right. And so the front end, I got to work on the front end, but because I kind of wanted it to be like a graph. I kind of wanted it to be like a graph, not like this. So maybe let me see. I didn't want it to be like this. I kind of wanted it to be a graph. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Because now I gotta rewrite stuff. I want the tracker front end to be a graph with lines that show the increase in sales towards the goal of 4,500. All right, so let me change the front end. We're gonna do some changes to the front end real quick because I'm not like they just did it a different way. So yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, okay. So while it's doing that, let's go to the next video. While it's doing that, let's go to the next video. You want the front end. So we use a powerful for interactive charts. And update. Okay, so it's giving me the files to update. All right, so while we're doing that, let's go talk about this LeBron James. Let's go talk about this LeBron James. Let's go talk about this LeBron James, whatchamacallit. And let's go talk about that real quick. Let's go get this video up. So let's go get this video up. So we're gonna start with what LeBron James said to him. Where that video at? We're gonna start with what LeBron James said to him. I don't like LeBron James, by the way. I think LeBron James is overrated. He's very overrated, man. I don't like LeBron James, by the way. I don't like LeBron James. I really don't. I think he's very overrated. He's very overrated. Let me go ahead and play the video of. Well, hold on. So we gotta. Let me see. Okay. So you guys probably saw. Okay. Let me Let me see. I didn't. Okay. So here goes. Okay. Okay. So let me play the video of them at the court. Let me play the video of them at the arena. So this is the video of them at the arena, right? Right before the game, coming up to him. All right, so that's them that's them. Look at man. I would have told LeBron, come outside, man. I would have told LeBron, come outside, man. You talking all that shit, man. Listen here, man. This is streets, nigga. Nigga, this the streets. You want to be in the streets, nigga? Let's go get in the streets, nigga. You ain't been in the streets in a hot minute. We know you living in that mansion out there in the Palisades. You ain't been in the streets in a hot minute. Let's go to the streets. Let's go back. Let's take you back home, nigga. Let's get in the, you know what I'm saying? Let's get in the mud, right? Let's go get in the mud. So this is what he said to him. Let's listen.
So I'm going to address the Stephen A. Smith situation real quick. I basically told him we can throw down right now in front of everyone. Let's have at it. Me and you, one-on-one in the middle of the court. And of course, that uncle refused. He don't have that R like I do. I'm him. I was about to give him that Draymond Green special and send his hairline back even further. I told that brother to keep his mouth shut about Bronny before, and he just won't do it. And yes, I know Bronny ain't an NBA level player, and I forced the Lakers to draft him. But you're not going to trash talk my son on live television like that. That brother only acts tough on TV, as you saw when I stepped up to him. He turned into a golden retriever right away. That unk is soft as charming. Now, would Jordan ever do what I did? Probably not. But I'm petty and soft like that, as everyone knows. I'll never be as great as Michael Jordan. So Stephen A. was right about that part. MJ's the GOAT for sure. He might be the GOAT, but I'm the king. And everyone knows a king is better than a GOAT. Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
I'm not going to trash talk my son on live television like that. That brother only acts tough on TV, as you saw when I stepped up to him. He turned into a golden retriever right away. That unk is soft as charming. Now, would Jordan ever do what I mouth shut about Bronny before? And he just won't do it. And yes, I know Bronny ain't an NBA level player, and I forced the Lakers to draft him.
Okay, so you understand, right? You understand. See, this is what's going on, because I deal with this too as a commentator. As a commentator about YouTube channels, Black Travel YouTube channels, as a commentator, I deal with this too. What's up, Life Gambler? Salute. What's up? You see what's going on. He just confessed. He forced the Lakers to draft his son. He knew his son wasn't an NBA level player, yet he still forced the Lakers to draft his son. That's called nepotism. That's called nepotism. Nepotism is a bad thing. It's a no-no, especially in professional sports. It's a no-no. It's a no-no. He took away someone else's spot because someone else was not his son. The problem with that is, as much money as LeBron James has, putting his son into basketball should not have been the end game. Putting his son as the CEO of a company like a Google or a Microsoft or an Apple, what do I mean? I mean investing in his son to found a technical startup, an AI startup, a robotic startup, a fucking SpaceX type of startup. There are better things to do with your life and your son and your money than to make your son into a basketball player. The lowest thing you could be in life is an athlete. At the bottom. At the bottom. Yeah, he could have made him an agent. His son could have had the most powerful agency in the world. The most powerful. He could have sent his son to law school, all of that, bought a building at Harvard, got him into Harvard Law School, changed the direction of the family for generations to come. Making this nigga a basketball player is not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. This nigga blow out a knee, knock on wood, I hope not. I'm going to say injuries, and then what does the kid do with the rest of his life? He lives off of daddy for the rest of his life. Daddy should have put that man in business. Bronny, we should have Bronny.com, Bronny AI, Bronny Robot, Bronny Hologram, the Bronny spaceship. We should be trying to get to Mars before the white man. Listen, if we let the white man get to Mars, and they probably already secretly got to Mars, there's a rumor that they already secretly got to Mars. The white men already got there, but they couldn't get anyone back. So who knows if those people are still alive. But if we let the white man colonize another planet, we're done. Everybody's done. It's over. They colonized the moon. They colonized Mars. We're done. We're done. You understand that? We're finished. Okay? You understand that? So he had heart failure on the court. That should have been it. Yeah. Genetically, genetics don't always work out. Genetics don't always work out. Now you know what? I've never had no respect for LeBron James. I always thought he was overrated. I know where he comes from. He comes from Akron, Ohio. Remember, I told you guys I went to university in Ohio. So I know a lot of niggas like him from Akron. I know about Akron niggas. So I never had no respect for him anyway. But Akron niggas come from the slums. They come from the bottom. And to get all that fame and to get all that wealth, and the only thing you can think of is to put your son on the fucking team where he doesn't belong. Why not buy Bronny his own team? Why not tell the Lakers, sell Bronny the team? Make him an owner. That's how you should be thinking. Not, I'm going to be a player, an employee. Tell the NBA I want my own team for Bronny. You can make him the youngest NBA owner, young black man owning an NBA team in the history of owning NBA teams. If you want to change anything, then you can play basketball with him all day long inside of the arena that you niggas own, on the team that you niggas own, in the jerseys that you niggas own. But again, like I said, people forget about LeBron James. He's a country nigga. Akron is a country ass town. They don't even have a public bus line. At least they didn't have a public bus when I was going to school in Ohio, because a guy that was my roommate for a couple of weeks before he got his own room, he was from Akron. He was from Akron, Ohio. And he would tell me how, and he came from a good middle class family. His mom's was like a nurse. And he would tell me how they don't even have a bus line in Akron. They started it, but the poor people used to come to their side of town, and then they decided to not do it anymore, or whatever the case was. So I'm telling you, man, Akron, he's a country nigga. Y'all keep forgetting that. He's a country ass nigga. All right. So let me play Stephen A. Smith. And I mean, in comparison, Stephen A. Smith has been in the league. He's been in the business way longer than LeBron, and be in the business long after LeBron and Bronny are gone. Okay. This is a journalist. You don't talk to a journalist like that. See, this is what goes on when you deal with country, unintelligent ass niggas. If you have an intelligent commentary about them, they're gonna try to punk you and browbeat you to look the other way. How can we look the other way at this nigga being the worst player in the NBA? Because of who his father is? That makes it even worse. I forgot what that's called. There's nepotism, and then it's called something else. When you have a person who influences other people's commentary. Suppression? Is that what it is? Suppression? He's trying to suppress valid commentary. If Bronny was winning championships and Stephen A. Smith was talking shit about the color of his leggings, I could understand where LeBron James is coming from. But you're not no king. You're not no king acting like that. Let's get that straight. Kings don't act like that. You're not no king, nigga. You're a country Akron nigga. Stay in your motherfucking place. Stay in your motherfucking place. Be a jock. How they used to tell the NBA? Shut up and dribble. Shut up and dribble. This is the same nigga. LeBron James is the same nigga that sold out all the African American people dealing with police brutality, that sold us out where the NBA went on strike for us. He sold us out and made them brothers go back and play so he could get a fucking triple-double record for that season. This is what I'm talking about. And we got to get rid of niggas who are only about themselves and don't give a fuck about us. And then he really don't even, we don't really even support him. So he don't really care about what we think, right? We don't even support him. He gets his money from white people. Everything he gets is from white people. But these black YouTubers that act the same way, they get our money from us. They get their money from us. They get their money from the subs, the followers, and the likes. But they don't answer to you. They don't answer to you. They still think and believe the same things about you, that you're not worth it, that you have no value, that your comments don't matter. They still think and feel that way. Okay? Understand that. Understand that realities of it. But it's different because they actually want white people's support. See, if they're going to be successful on YouTube, they need white people's support. A black travel YouTuber does not get successful unless they have white people's support. That's it. So let's play what Stephen A. Smith had to say. Let's play his response. I cut it off. Let me play what Stephen A. Smith had to say. Let's go play his response to what LeBron James said to him and came up on him on. Can't do nothing about the volume. It's a TikTok video. I can't do nothing about the volume. It's a TikTok video. It wasn't my video. I just downloaded it. I can't do nothing about the volume. It's kind of weird, but the volume is really low. But they probably didn't record it right. Because anyway, I can't do nothing about the volume. Sorry, guys, but you get the point. You get the point. That Bronny is Bronny is tanking. And yo, if you want to catch these hands, if I was Stephen Smith, I'd be like, yo, you want to catch these hands, big guy? You want to catch these hands, big guy? Meet me outside. How about that? Meet me outside after the game. How about that? Or you want to do it here? Or you want to do it here? I would have took. It is courtside seats though. But I'm saying it is courtside seats though. But I'm saying still, I would have been like, yo, James. That's what I call this nigga. I'll be like, yo, James, stop playing. Stop playing, James. Stop playing. You ain't about that no more, James. You was a stray cat, but now you a house cat. You ain't about these streets, James. Okay? Don't get it fucking twisted, James. You know what I mean? I'm at so-and-so boxing gym on Slauson two times a week. You want to come and put the gloves on? Come on down, James. Come on down to Slauson's boxing gym, James. I give you a black eye. If I was Stephen A. Smith, man, I would have. Oh man, I would have rode. I would have rode on that motherfucker talking to me like that. That motherfucker crazy. I'd be like, are you out of your mind? Do you know who the fuck I am? Do you know what the fuck I've done for careers, for your careers, for this fucking NBA? Stephen A. Smith has been in the league before this nigga showed up. And he's going to continue to be in the league before this nigga shows up. But that's what I'm talking about. That's the blatant disrespect. That's the blatant disrespect you can expect between. We shouldn't trust these dudes. We shouldn't trust these dudes like James. James is a hater. LeBron James is a hater. That's it. I don't even get what he's angry about. Your son sucks. Bronny James sucks at basketball. Why is that not a surprise to you? Why is that not a surprise to you? If you understood how competitive it is, basketball is extremely competitive. If you understand how competitive it is, and let's be honest, his son wasn't out there like he was. His son's sitting at home in the swimming pool. This nigga got a swimming pool in his house that he lives in by himself. He driving cars and getting his dick sucked. He ain't out there shooting 1,000 shots on one arm and 1,000 shots on the other arm every hour of the day. He ain't eating right. He ain't sleeping good. He ain't, listen, come on, man. And if he was playing basketball at that elite private school you sent him to, he was playing with a bunch of flunkies. It was like him and the kid from the ghetto. And the kid from the ghetto was better than him. It was either he went up against some teams in that preparatory high school. They had one black kid from the ghetto that could really play, doing all this shit. They had that one black kid. You know, it's like people would pick him because they think he can play, because they think who his father is. But you're not the same. You're just not the same. You've been pampered. When you've been pampered and you've been pretty much, your life has pretty much been, there's no obstacles in your life, you can't rise to the level of the challenges. You know, my parents made it very clear that even though they were well off, they made sure me and my sister, we struggled. They made sure me and my sister struggled like everyday people. They kept us grounded, man. We used to live right across the street from the projects. They kept us grounded. We lived in a house, but our house was right across the street from the projects because my parents wanted to keep us grounded. They were very, very wary of raising children who were pampered and came from a means type of background, but did not understand how to deal with challenges in life. And that's what's going on with Bronny James. Can he turn it around? Yeah, Bronny James can turn it around. He can turn it around. Does he want to? That's the question. Does he want to? No, he probably doesn't want to turn it around. You know why? Because he knows that even if he's subpar, understand he's not mediocre, he's subpar. He understands that even if he's subpar, which is beneath mediocre, nothing's going to happen to him. What they going to do? Kick him off the team? What they going to do? His dad's the captain. What they going to do? Kick him off the team? No, nothing's going to happen to him. Okay? Nothing's going to happen to him. All right? So that's what's really going on. You know, that's what's really going on. And I'm kind of disappointed that Stephen A. Smith kind of let him punk him a little bit. You know, he shouldn't have let him punk him like that, man. He shouldn't have did that. I would have not took that shit, man. I would have been like, yo, nigga. Nah, I'm knocking your head off, nigga. I'm not taking that shit from nobody. And then you're gonna try to talk about me like I'm soft and all this other stuff. Nah, man, we ain't listen here, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, man. So anyway, all right, let me see. We almost done here. Let's see here. Is this? Let me see. We almost done with this little project I'm working on. We almost done. We almost done here. Okay. All right, let me see. We almost finished here. So let's go and put this piece in the puzzle. Let's see how this looks. I gotta work on the design. The design is not really like what I want it to be. I gotta work on the design. Let me see how it's come out. Nah, it ain't really giving me a graph, B. It ain't giving me a graph. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it's not really giving me a graph. All right, I gotta work on it some more. I gotta test it because it's not really giving me a graph. I'm doing some coding here while I'm talking to you guys. Not showing me a graph in the front end. Let's see what we got here. It's also important if you are successful. It's one thing to spoil a child, but another if you have the means to fund their ideals. Oh my mama, what's up? What's up, oh my mama? Black folks, Latino, Arabs, and foreign and other foreigners run family-owned businesses in their neighborhood while we send our kids to work. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. I mean, we grow up like that, right? We grow up like that. We don't. Our kids don't do anything for themselves. They always gotta. In the black community, it seems to be a little bit of a dogma that you go get a job. Being an entrepreneur is not warranted. The dogma is that you go get a job. Go get a job. Why you ain't got a job? Why you ain't got a job, right? Nobody says why you don't start a business. When you start a business, you're guaranteed security. When you start a business, you're guaranteed job security. That's how you excel. Continuous ability to make income. When you work for someone, you're not going to get that continuous income. You get laid off, you got to use your savings, and you find the next gig. And that's pretty much how it goes. You get laid off, you got to use your savings, and you find the next gig. You know. All right, I'm just trying to troubleshoot this so I can. I'm just trying to troubleshoot this real quick. Who I can show you guys. If they don't match, update them to use the same ID. Check in. Consonant. CTX. Sales chart 2D. Sales chart. Yeah, that's right. Debug. Oh, okay. Slash sales. Okay, so that's what it is. So I gotta put slash sales in there. .com slash sales. All right, so okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, okay. Well, it's doing something. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on. It's doing something. It's doing something. No faith in self. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hold on. It's doing something. I don't know what it was doing a minute ago, but it was doing something. All right. Wow. Hmm. Let's see what's going on here. I'm just trying to fix the page that I'm working on real quick. I got to do some troubleshooting. You guys go on and drop the donations, man. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to be doing all this talking. The nigga future don't gotta talk this much, man. The nigga future don't gotta talk this much. Why I gotta talk this much? The nigga Future don't talk this much. Well, I gotta talk this much. You know what I'm saying? That shit's just crazy to me, man. He just sits there and does this, and you niggas hit that cash app. Mhm. 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 Oh, I forgot to upload the file. Okay. Let me put the file in here. I forgot to put the graphic in here. Damn, how do I? Okay, I gotta rename it. All right. What you guys got planned for the rest of the week? Anything exciting? Anything exciting happening for the rest of the week? Anybody got any news? Any exciting news? Life changes, current events. I can't believe so many people just still come here and just sit and don't say nothing. Like crazy. It's crazy to me. Just sit and don't say nothing. Just sit here and listen to me talk for hours. It's really a hard thing to do, to sit and talk for hours. Hmm. Okay. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. See why it's not showing me the background. I'll put the background in it. Let me see. Now my thing's not working. It's moving kind of slow. You guys don't got nothing to talk about? You guys don't want to hit the Cash App? My Cash App isn't working right now. I mean, my Cash App is working, but it ain't no donations coming in. Damn, y'all, you guys are a hard room. What motivates y'all? What really motivates y'all? Y'all a hard room. Come on. What's going on with this? Internet's working all slow now. Right when you're trying to get something done, it just. All right, I'm gonna have to finish this on the side because I gotta figure out. It's hard for me to put my hemispheres on two different things, so I gotta figure out why. I gotta figure out why it's not letting me. I don't know. All right, I'm about to go get some lunch. Since you guys are super duper quiet, almost got it done. Almost got this page done, but it's still coming out kind of weird. It's all right, let me get out of here. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow, maybe later on tonight. I don't know. We'll see what goes on. All right, I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Peace.